So we've got music going. I've got players. We're live. We're on screen. Say hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Yellow.
Oh my god, hi chat.
All right, we're all here, which is actually all that really matters. You guys didn't expect us to start on time. I didn't expect us to start on time. What's going on, Sleeper? I appreciate the resubscription. Hello, Ani. So
Sticking to a schedule? Who does that?
Who does that?
At least we're starting.
Yep, and with some luck, we're going to be starting to get back on our bi-weekly schedule. So we're going to be doing this like every 2 weeks.
Yay!
With some luck.
Knock on wood for us to guarantee that'll happen.
Yep. Fun fact, everyone here, Cora brought this up earlier. This is actually going to be the closest we get to our 2-year anniversary. We've been playing this game for 2 years.
Imagine.
Dragons.
No.
These nuts.
Dungeons.
Gang. like you know, like the hipster sign, like this old man, like what was it, like the meme with like the old man and his hat, like the class is walking in the hallway of a high school.
Oh yeah, gang.
How do you do,
Gang.
fellow kids?
How do you do, fellow kiddos?
Let's see. Other things. This game is obviously going to play back-to-back weeks with the other stream game we have. It's called OTT, or Of Triumphs and Tragedies, where I torture a select few of the group that's currently here. I'm also going to run that funeral one-shot at some point. We're going to figure out what's going on there. As soon as I've got more news, we'll figure it out. But that's all I've got to say. Did you guys have fun on our 3-month hiatus, right back to back with our 6-month hiatus? Anyone do anything fun?
Everything.
Yeah, I don't know how to play this character.
I survived.
I remember I roll a lot of dice. That's all I know.
It's all good. So long as you all can not mess up any of my talking to you, Hero, we'll be fine.
I don't know.
Well, lucky for you, Hero shouldn't be a primary character in today's session, based off where we left off.
Yeah, we just dealt with
At least
me.
the beginning.
Yeah, at least in the beginning. They'll show up at some point. You guys just I remember something I told Cora earlier today. If you guys end up doing anything crazy, you know, let's get started. I don't think Obsidian will let the other two get up to anything crazy.
You know?
You're the voice of
something.
reason.
Yeah, and that's the scary part.
You'll be fine. Let's see. What type of notes, now that the players have the ability to write on my screen, what type of notes did they leave me? Buy one cleric, get the second one 50% off. Which one am I getting 50% off? Is it Omen?
Yeah, you get Omen's bottom half.
Hey, yo.
Damn.
This campaign's brought to you by Eating Dice. Crunching sounds. I can't even figure out which one of you would be eating dice.
All of us.
Me.
I'm pretty sure each one of us wrote something regarding.
Yeah. Hold on, let me get my dice.
Are you gonna put them in your mouth?
Don't do it. What's going on, Bullet? We're getting ready to start. Sponsored by Mommy's Tentacle Bin. That's a reference to the last session. Stop adding. I'm reading off the last ones. Dice Eaters Anonymous.
I didn't get to write one yet.
The DEA.
Foreboding death guaranteed. I haven't killed anyone.
How do you explain the people who have mysteriously vanished without
That's
a trace?
What's the
nothing.
fucking city that you killed in the first session?
Whoa. They don't count.
What do you mean it's the first
Or the one that
session?
we saw on fire
They've
in the
been dead.
vision.
They've been dead.
Yeah.
What about our future selves?
Oh, we'll figure that out in a bit. Once you guys get to that point. All right, let's get us moving. Let's do that.
I think I want to do. Oh yeah, the chalk. I wanted to do like a once over around the place before I left to see if there was anything there, but otherwise, then that's it. And then other people.
Gotcha.
You could just type that to me if you don't want to like talk about it.
I will get it written. I've got to pull up the notes from last session.
Got it. Because we got that chalk that I'm not gonna eat. Chalk is not as tasty as dice.
But what if dice made out of chalk?
I prefer acrylic. It's crunchier, less chalky.
When I eat my chalk, I keep a hefty glass of water nearby.
Thank you, Anonymous. I appreciate you.
Anonymous, so cool.
Damn, yo.
Okay, so our session actually starts off with Omen, Astria, and Obsidian, you all making your way off of the ferry in the smaller sublet town of Crowwood. Crowwood acts as kind of an in-between, station as nobles kind of make their way through the Nobles Valley along with merchants and pretty much any travelers kind of making their way through that caravan. Travel this way, though, at least by land, has been slow going as an unusual early snow has befallen the area. Cold winds reaching as low as the capital, but as you travel further up, snow kind of trickles its way through. The northern region, being as temperamental as it is, usually doesn't see snow, at least as thick as this, until later on in the year. That as it is, it doesn't take long for Gray to get his cart off of the boat, and he takes no time delivering you all to the Silver Cabin Inn, which is where he would recommend for the most comfiest beds in town, at least until the snow lets up and you all can head out. Be that as it is, you do count several carts that are making their way out of town, some hoping to beat the snow to their next destination rather than take the chance at being snowed in. And let's see. Oops, wrong tool. Yeah.
That moment when I had to squint and ask myself why Omen was looking so rough.
I got beat up.
You got your brain juices. Yeah.
Omen's just like hands on the food, no utensils.
Shoving in their mouth.
I'm going in on this as if I'm eating wings, but I don't know if Omen did get wings.
Omen looks like they've got like a kebab sitting in front of them.
You're not allowed near sharp utensils for at least 6 more hours.
Just trying to find where that is. There we go. So you all make it in. You've gotten your food. You've sat down at the tavern, acquired a portion of it, kind of laid out, and you get to relax, at least for now, as you wait for the rest of your party to reconvene with you or reach out, whatever the case may be. At this point, you're expecting them to at least be on the ferry, but they haven't reached out to you just yet.
We can't.
We don't have access to sending or anything.
Yeah.
Or rather, I guess you guys haven't reached out to them yet.
Do you think that they've been gone for too long? What if the weather is impeding their ability to get here? Obsidian seems to just be kind of muttering to himself as he's very clearly overthinking.
We're gonna be fine. Slowly putting kebab in the mouth.
Oh, I'm sure those will be fine. And look at Mika. Come on.
You say that, but as capable as Mika is, it's worrisome knowing how likely they are to get into trouble. And more importantly, likely to get injured.
Well, wait, how long has it been since like how long have we been waiting inside?
Because it's supposed to be 6 hours, right?
6 hours?
I'd imagine, like, with the time it took us to travel, plus settling in, probably like what, we're 3-4 hours in or something?
Yeah, I would say that you guys are about 3 or 4 hours in.
Obsidian, you are so big and muscly and handsome, handsome. But we would not physically be here within the allotted amount of time. We have like 2-3 hours. Then we can worry.
They'll be okay. They'll be okay.
I am going to try and focus on how much not on how much I am worrying, but rather on a very particular choice of words. Are you okay, Omen? Have you had any alcohol or?
I've had a long day.
You have, and I can't really blame you for it.
I've had a long life for someone who's lived not very long.
You made that pretty clear. I think all three of us can kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
Do you need a cup of beer? Should we get a cup of beer? Should we get
I
some
don't want a
alcohol?
cup of beer. I don't want alcohol.
Are you
You
sure?
can have an. I don't want an alcohol.
You
But you can
know-
have an alcohol.
Weren't you waiting for Mika to give you an alcohol?
Yes.
Oh, we were supposed to be good and not give you an alcohol.
I can't. Can't I just get a cup now?
Listen, I understand this is incredibly rough for you, and you're going to probably start feeling very irritable, but you've just got to wait 2 more hours, okay?
I don't know a lot, but Obsidian is usually our appointed voice of reason, so I'm going to listen to Obsidian.
Like, what could possibly happen in that amount of time? If they take longer, then you have every right to hold Mika responsible for you being sober far longer than expected.
You know, you're right. I'll just sit here, be patient.
Maybe if they're not here by midnight, we get you a shot as a little treat and we vamoose.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Wait. Why would we be vamoosing?
Were we not vamoosing?
Well, we were going to wait to meet up with them before we vamoose. After all, we're heading in this direction for Mika anyways.
I should say exit the building.
Oh, like go looking for them?
Something like that.
There's just going to be a noticeable pause where Obsidian squints.
All right then. And Astria, just, she just kind of like arms on the table. She just like does the little
Boo.
puts hand together, like those like preschool kids, like
Oh, like a preschool kid that's trying to be very mature and very proper.
Twiddling her thumbs and all that.
twiddling her thumbs. She's just gonna sit there.
Owen is eating their kebab like a tortoise.
Yeah.
Maybe Owen's never had a kebab before.
Oh no.
Maybe that's what's
Oh, no.
happening.
Given the weather, though, do you think there'll be any problems heading out in a few hours, Gray?
I'm gonna be honest with you. If the snow comes down any harder than this, it's gonna be hard for us to get another ferry to go back that way. And we're not getting anywhere quickly in my cart.
But we would be able to get somewhere, yes? Because I'm sure you're already aware, but I don't think I can stress enough how it's not a very good idea for most of us to stay in one place for very long.
Especially me.
Both of us, yeah?
All three of us, really.
Oh, I guess if we really needed to go anywhere, I could pull the cart around and get us on the road. I was hoping we'd be able to stay the night here, though.
We can certainly try. In a worst case situation, we can hunker down for the night. I can cast Sending or Omen if you would prefer. And get a hold of Mika and Zaylee. Let them know where we plan to go by dawn at the latest.
Okay, that works. I guess I'll have the cart ready so we can go anytime we really need to.
You have my thanks for that.
Of course. Let's see. Astria, Omen, and Obsidian. Can I have all three of you give me perception checks?
Yeah, sure, buddy.
D20.
I'm so good at perception. I just need to find that. There it is. Okay.
Do I remember? Do you remember?
The way you roll dice.
Oh, shoot.
You said perception, right?
Yes, it did.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a
It
plus
should be
4.
/R and then a space.
Okay.
If you don't have the command already in.
Yo, it's been so long.
Damn.
It's been so long!
Omen is so having such a wait. Oh, I forgot this isn't how Baldur's Gate works. Baldur's Gate. I've been so desperate for D&D, man.
It's too strong.
Still in Act 1, but I'll get out of here someday.
Okay, so Astria and Obsidian, both of you are the first to notice that coming from above you, which you know that while they made the offer that they still had rooms available, you hadn't gotten any just yet. But you hear from above you the sounds of a lot of footsteps, seeming like they're making their way back down. The heavy boots on woods. You hear them overhead at first. You can hear them kind of make their way towards the back of the building where the stairs are. And slowly but surely, you see the kind of uniformed station of the Order of the First Heroes troop. They make their way down, and slowly but surely they kind of take up posts around the let me just do this. They take up posts around the entire kind of opening walkway.
Oh, this is not anxiety-inducing at all.
Oh, fuck. So, Astria's gonna try to, put her hood up, like stealthily, like try not to be
Ooh,
super
it's chilly.
sus about it.
It's so chilly in this nice warm
it's
tavern.
so cold.
I think
Guys, it's so cold.
Yeah, I think helping with that, as much as he wants to fucking crawl into a hole, Obsidian's just going to try and sit up straight to body block and give Astria that chance.
Okay, Astria, give me a sleight of hand. You want to make this look as natural as possible as you go to just kind of slip up your hood. You can take it at advantage thanks to Obsidian kind of just blocking you from the surrounding guards.
Okay, so it's gonna be a D20.
Sure.
What's your sleight of hand?
+5.
Yeah.
+5. It would be 2 D20 for advantage, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm learning. Oh
Let's
my god.
give you 2 sight of like Gracie's.
15 then.
15?
15.
Yeah, the first D20 is the highest one.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, 15.
Okay. So you slip up your hood and the immediate guards, while they're standing in position, they don't seem to take too much notice of you, though there is like one, he's got a clear sight right past Omen and Gray towards you. Though he doesn't seem too bothered with what's going on at your table, as you actually hear him, the snowman here. He's the first one to speak out. He goes, ladies and gentlemen of the Silver Cabin, I would ask for your patience and your cooperation as we simply move to have a few of the VIPs that the Order are looking after be on their way from the establishment. We're doing this for their safety and for your safety, so please just be patient with us. And it's as he finishes that you all hear the footsteps of more people making their way down from upstairs. Let me just
Sus.
make sure his... Okay, cool. All right. So the first person that you actually see is a... Actually, before I do that, let me move these guys so I can take the care of this. There we go. So the first person you actually see make his way down is this... It's very... He's a... maybe early to middle 20s male. He's dressed in like this silver and purple. It makes him shine and just kind of stand out away from the troops that are leading him. He has this air about him of regality, though the look in his eye looks like he almost could care less about the security that the people have, or that the guards have put up around him, or even the people that could do him harm. He simply starts to make his way through. Every so often he glances around. He glances over your entire table in the midst of his stride, but he does not stop at all, not one bit, as he starts to make his way over towards the door.
Is there any sort of a check we could make to identify these people as they're passing by?
Depending on the person, a lot of them would be either generalized intelligence checks or history checks. Some of you might have better insight on this than others.
I think I'd just like to make a passive history roll across the people, unless otherwise Obsidian would recognize them.
Sure. Anyone else?
We know everything.
I guess
Because I feel my perception, would I be able to do this?
Yeah, these people are coming down and walking right by you, so you should be able to.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, I guess I'll do a perception.
Wait, is it perception or history?
It'd be history or intelligence.
Oh, history. Oh, okay. Oh, let's see.
My fucking
Everything.
Well, they're both the same.
Jesus,
Who's
fuck.
ever been born.
Hold on. I want to.
Please, come on, Astria.
It would be so funny. It would be so
I
funny.
wanted to be a nat one so
Wait.
bad.
Please don't
fantasy
jinx it.
phone book
Oh.
once.
Oh, you're so close. You're so close.
It was that one.
Astria is not looking.
Hey,
She's not
Astra.
had her sippy juice today.
You're right. She hasn't. But hey, Astra, do me a favor. Can you?
Oh no!
No. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. You have advantage
Yeah.
for a specific reason.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Oh shit! Okay. So should I?
Go ahead and
roll
roll.
again.
Just roll again.
Astria squints.
Astria just doing a double
Oh,
take.
she Astria like squints harder, but like it's just so blurry because she hasn't had her alcohol, so she's just like, who is?
That's all right. It has been a few years since you've seen them. But Obsidian and Omen, both of you recognize this member of the royal family, considering they're a very public face. They like to be out and about. They make their way out amongst the at any major event. They like to put their name on things. This is the person who just made their way over to the door. His name is Caspian Skylia. He is the nephew of the current king, and just some general information that you both know since you both rolled very well. That while he appears to have this kind of regal look and he steps in a very serious manner, his reputation amongst the actual people isn't very good at all. He's pretty much referred to as kind of a greaseball. He looks down on most, if not everyone he ever encounters, especially considering his status. But the biggest thing that he hates, and this was made public to the general populace as it was brought up many times during banquets and just people talking, he absolutely detests Prince Eric. He hates being compared to him. He hates the fact that he's never been able to live up to his expectations. Even with the man missing, he has not been able to do much of anything.
So, important distinction I'd like to ask.
Mm-hmm.
What is his relation to Prince Eric? Is he like a brother?
His cousin.
A cousin? Okay, okay.
Omen tries to like not kick but like nudge Astria's shin with their foot, but I think Omen is too short due to the diagonal.
Just slowly slinks back and like slumps under the table.
Yo. Does Astria know of like Caspian's like distaste towards Prince Eric?
Absolutely. In fact, during your younger days, you ran a lot of interference to make sure that the two of them spent as little time together as possible to avoid any conflicts.
Oh, geez. Okay.
But it's hard to recognize him. You haven't seen him in a few years. You definitely aren't used to the serious expression that he has on his face. But he makes his way over and out to a waiting cart. Oh, you know what? I'll just for the people taking notes, I'm gonna put his name out there. There we go.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Okay. You all hear a few more footsteps a few moments later as two more people make their way down. Let's do this just to be sure. There we go. You watch as hand in hand another set of what you can only assume are nobles make their way down. It's a tiefling man and woman. Both of them dressed in this generalized darker set tone. The man who kind of leads the way, he looks very tired. Just in the sense that maybe he's had a few too many long nights. But in either case, this kind of sharp appearance in his eyes lets you know that he's very alert as he makes his way through, allowing enough space for what you can only assume is either his wife or his partner follows behind them. And get on the right layer.
Will our previous checks roll over, or would you like us to make different rolls?
Well, I'd say that you can make. I want you to make individual rolls because you can just choose not to.
Okay.
Like for each person?
Well, I'll say for this set of people. I'm not going to make you do it twice for this particular one.
Okay.
Damn.
I memorized the phone book once.
Okay, so with those particular rolls, you all would know they're a fairly not necessarily public set, but they are very powerful nobles. So it makes sense that you would know what they look like in their names. This is Duke Ashton Sterling and his wife Rain Sterling. They are the Duke and Duchess of Kissfire, the second largest area in the country, and the kind of like the polar opposite of the capital in the Shaded Canopy.
So these are some real big wigs walking through town, huh?
Something like that. I'll say an extra bit of information that you would know, Omen, especially considering your role. The main reason they dress so darkly, and this is a rumor that's spread amongst the other nobles and is known very well inside of Kissfire. The main reason this couple dresses so darkly, even at most normal, even upbeat outings, is because several years ago now, they lost their only child and heir. And most people assume that they just never got over it.
Understandable, besties.
Constantly in mourning.
But they make their way down and eventually out to another set of waiting caravans. A lot of people trying their best to just beat the rest of the snow coming down. And lastly, you hear a few more footsteps making their way through. There we go. Hello. Did I not turn these off? There we go. As you see these last two come out, one of them definitely takes up a more kind of defensive posture over the other. The air about them doesn't say nobility the way that the first two sets said. In fact, there may be just either more popular or more extravagantly wealthy people passing through the area. And let's grab both of them. Need to be on the right. That. And they start to make their way through much of just the same as everyone else. Until Obsidian.
Mm-hmm.
You know exactly who this person is. In fact, you know exactly who both of these people are.
Oh, do I now?
Yes, you do. One of them passes by, He's pretty unconcerned about everything going through. He seems to be in much of a hurry, like the other nobles who came before him. But the guard behind him, he stops and he pauses and he turns to look towards your table, and he doesn't seem to make a connection with any of the people around you. He locks eyes right with you. And he goes, "I'll be damned, is that you, Obsidian?"
Obsidian is going to look very stiff, very awkward, and make eye contact as much as he doesn't want to. It's been a while.
I'd say it's been more than a little while. I'd have surprised to see you this far north after everything that's happened. The heavy footsteps of Full Plate carry him over, and he puts a hand on the shoulder of one of the guards. Just tells him he'd be just a minute as he slips right over to you, and he goes, "Oh, how have you been? You still adventuring?"
Yeah. These are just a few of my companions. We're yeah. I have been.
He takes a glance at the few people that you're sitting with, and he goes, "Oh, companions. I had thought you'd had enough after, teaming up with me and the nobles, and especially after what happened with the Storm Roses."
Well, there are things that need to be done, and things are just about fine with the Storm Roses now after I met with Almar again, and
You met with him? He actually let you talk to him? That's crazy. Oh, man. You aren't still wandering around here with that grand fate thing that you were talking about the last time you were with us, huh? Still think you're meant for more than this?
I think at the moment that that's brought up, Obsidian is going to kind of clam up and just look aside.
Astria is gonna wrap her arms around Obsidian. She's gonna pretend that she's drunk. And she's gonna be like, "I am Obsidian! Drink more, silly! Oh my god!" Like she just like grabs like a random cup and like shoves it in Obsidian to try to try to kind of like pull him away from the situation.
As much as Obsidian can't really do anything about Astria shoving a cup in his hand, I think Humir being directly in front of him is kind of making it impossible to get out of this situation. He is going to mutter a thanks to Astria, though.
I mean, it could work. Actually, can you give me a performance check just to see how or a deception? I'll take either one.
Performance or perception? Okay, they're both a +4. Okay, we're gonna.
Yeah, no, performance is +5.
Wait, what? No, for me
+5
it's
to performance.
Mine is +4. Did it change?
I'm looking at your sheet and it says +5.
Oh, so performance is +5.
Probably because your proficiency modifier went up.
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Hey, yo. Okay. 22.
Okay. Yeah, you lean over and try and give your best play at a bit of reverie to pull Obsidian away from the situation. And Humir goes, "Oh, it seems like you found your own bit of grand fate there. Listen, you get over this. You get over whatever you've got going on here. you get over the whatever's going up here, and he kind of makes a motion to his head and goes, and he says, and decides you want to start playing adventure instead of looking for whatever it is your people sent you down here to do. You let me know. The noble's honor is always willing to give a helping hand, so long as you don't mind carrying bags. Before you can even respond, Humir turns his back and he kind of steps back over to the man that you recognize is Circa Euphemia, another familiar face from a past mission. He gives him a few words that you can't quite make out unless you're really trying to listen to them before the two start making their way back up towards the door.
It wasn't just in my head.
Astria unwraps her arms around Obsidian. What were they talking about? What's up with them?
I can explain, but it would probably be better to do so once we get a room. People don't often take these sorts of things seriously, after all.
Astria gives a little pat.
One by one, you hear the heavy footsteps of armored guards make their way out of the building, and slowly but surely, the ambiance of the inn starts to pick back up after being held back by the regality and the nobility that just made their way through.
I think once the guards are gone, Obsidian will kind of visibly deflate into the table. Well, at the very least, that one wasn't so willing to kill me for my past mistakes.
Bit of a dick, though.
Yeah, you get used to it after a while.
I guess.
What the fuck, though? And like Astria just like pats Obsidian's back, mega pats.
I should probably explain what he was talking about, shouldn't I?
You can go ahead and keep going. I'll be right back.
Assuming you guys aren't going to mind so much.
I mean, only if you're, yeah, but only if you're comfortable with it.
Exactly.
I'm a lot more comfortable now that they're gone.
Okay.
And it's something that I think, at the very least, you might be able to understand, Omen. The whole prophecy type thing that he was trying to allude to is a belief of my people. Every single person has a fate destined for them, and when you begin to come of age, a person with the capabilities to foresee the divine will give a prediction of what you are meant for. And
you're just meant to be cool out the womb.
Well, not quite like that. More so, unlike a lot of my people whose fate will send them off throughout the world, throughout the mountain range, or just set them towards a alleged destiny of crafting stone and the like. I had been foreseen on a battlefield,
Oh,
and the details were hazy, at least at the time, from what I'd been told. But I was seen to be surrounded by people, companions, and I took that naive hope that the people I would come across would be people who support me in whatever I am supposed to have a hand in. Into every adventuring group that I met way back when.
ah.
Not very many people usually are able to take the idea of fate so seriously, but I had no reason not to believe that. I just had to keep trying. And I suppose that's why I have no reason to give up on any of what we're doing now.
That's fair. I mean, if you like, I could try to look.
Considering what you looking entails, I don't think it's necessary, really.
Sometimes it goes well, I promise.
Yeah, but I'd rather you not do that if it causes you to be harmed.
And that's just how it goes.
It shouldn't
Everyone
be.
gets hurt. Yeah, you can think about it. I should do it at a busy inn anyway.
Believe me, I have thought about it every single day. Whether or not the things I am doing will lead me towards what I am supposed to be, I suppose.
I mean, if it's fate, you don't really have a choice in the matter, unfortunately.
I would like to think that I do. Or at the very least, the fate that had been set upon me is a lot more vague than much of my other, well, much of the other people I grew up with.
I mean, how often do these prophecies come to fruition in your culture?
As far as I am aware, every single one.
But you're still hoping for change? Do you want something different?
I think I've long since given up on the idea of changing it, but I'd at least want to make a clearer picture for myself of what sort of a role I'm going to play in the fate that has been set out for me.
I mean, you're a healer by trade. Big, chunky, strong beef boy.
I'm, yeah, Yeah,
Or do you mean like outside of combat?
well, no. Combat is where I'm going to end up, so...
That's where we'll all end up.
Are you sure about that?
I don't think we have a say in the matter, like, realistically.
But, like, realistically, there are also people whose fate is quite literally just being a potteryman for the rest of their life. No combat involved.
Well, I mean, like, in our friend group at least.
Oh,
Our friend
well.
group? Is that accurate? Are
I,
we friends?
I,
Are we?
Are we all
I-
friends? Is that how this works? I don't know how this works.
I'd like to think we are.
You're gonna give Obsidian another.
Someone's nodding up and like, yeah, okay, cool. yeah.
Well, I know for sure I'm not gonna be a potteryman. Either I'm gonna end up fighting, or I get drunk forever. You know.
I don't know how long I'll live. I just assumed it wouldn't be very long.
Okay, but you assumed that while under circumstances of being quite literally hunted by your past. Once you're not, then you're free to live as long as you'd like.
What if I have a heart attack when I'm like 40?
Well, assuming that we're all still traveling together by then, I can always prevent that.
Hey, Astria.
Yeah.
It's okay when I ask. Can you
I'm scared. I'm scared.
can you give me a perception check?
Oh, I wonder why.
What could it be?
I wonder why. It's a +5, right? You said it was a +5. Hero. Was it
What
even
are you
+5?
rolling?
Perception.
Perception. Oh.
Was that a +5?
Perception is 4.
Okay. It was performance that was a +5.
Yes.
Okay.
You are
Okay, I
not
just wanted to make
proficient
sure.
in being sea stuff.
Oh.
You're always
it's the
drunk.
alcohol. It's the alcohol.
That
My
was
bad.
it was part of the stuff that we discussed. You're just like, oh, what do you want to be proficient in?
That's why.
There we go.
Finally!
That's 24.
So you listen into the conversation that Obsidian and Nomen are having, and you're hoping that Mika can get here at some point so that you can get back to drinking. And you glance just past Omen, and you it's hard to put aside because you look past Omen and you think you see a picture of Omen on the notice board.
Oh, still in their kebab, baby!
Wait, where is this poster? Like there?
Yep.
Oh. Hey guys, I don't want to like interrupt this deep conversation, but I think Omen's face is on a board behind Omen.
What?
I don't know if I'm blind or like if I'm just seeing things, but Obsidian, do you want to? Can you see it? Can you see it, Obsidian?
I mean, I can go and take it down. what, do you want me to double check?
Crab walking over.
Yep, Omen, you pull down the you walk over to the board, and sure enough, soon as I find it, there it is. You see... Yeah, I'll show it to everyone. You see a poster of yourself.
Owen starts folding it up and puts it in their mouth.
Oh man, don't put it in your mouth.
Owen's gonna start chewing.
Spit it out. Spit it out.
Spit it out.
What is in your mouth? Give it. Please.
I imagine him sitting doing the thing with when you have like a dog.
He started to, but then he just realized that probably would motivate Omen to chew faster, so he's starting to beg.
Shiro walks over.
Very slowly and reluctantly produces the piece of paper.
Obsidian will take it in hand and shove it into his armor. Ignoring the weird cold saliva feeling.
When I say that Gray is ignoring stuff so much right now... He looked over, he saw the paper get balled up and almost eaten. He had questions. He watched Obsidian take said paper and just shove it into his armor, and he's like, I got no more questions now.
Gray is literally just like the babysitter.
Chauffeur numero uno. It's at this time I'll say that just the right amount of time has gone by, and unless you guys have something else that you want to discuss before the rest of your party gets here, the rest of your party will arrive.
Let's just sit down and pretend we did not just cause a scene.
Owen slowly tries to reach their hand as if to get
Obsidian's going to slap your hand away.
No,
Owen
Omen.
holds their hand to their chest like, ow! But then they start slowly reaching again.
No, Omen. Bad Omen.
Owen slowly sits back down at the table.
Okay. I'm gonna place you guys right here at the door. Okay. You hear the bell at the entry of the door, and you see that your friends have arrived.
Do you think they missed us?
I think they always do.
I'd imagine it feels very accurate to say Zaylee and Mika are probably walking in on Omen trying to reach across the table for Obsidian.
Yeah.
Just like wiggly, grabby fingers. And Obsidian keeps, stop it!
It's just like a rare sight for Astria to be the person just to be like, no, Omen, bad, bad.
Even Astria started taking turns. Stop it, Omen! Bad Omen!
Bad Omen, bad Omen. Closes it up the door.
Omen, I am begging you, I will get rid of it once we are in a room, but please.
Don't read it, okay?
I'm not going to. You can
You're going
trust
to
me.
put it in your mouth.
I'll do it again.
Don't.
We don't know them. We don't know them.
You know, that's a good point.
It's fine.
I don't think they missed us at all.
No, I think they had a party without us. I
Owen
think they
shrinks
had a
in their
little bit too much.
Chair.
You know what? Is it almost midnight? It feels like it's almost midnight. I feel like it might be time to waste a 3rd level spell slot.
Oh.
Where are they?
It's a good question.
They both went outside. You heard the bell going on and off for a while, and then you look to the door and there's nobody there.
All the other patrons are just staring at the door like, what the fuck, you're letting in a draft?
Unless y'all are going to comically come back in, Obsidian is
No.
actually going to burn a 3rd level spell slot to cast Sending.
Is there any other places nearby, Zilly?
I don't think I've been here before.
Have I been here before?
Yes, this is actually this is right along the route that you would usually use to go between the capital and your home.
Would I know any places nearby?
Not any place as nice as this one.
This is Obsidian. Are you here yet? Omen's going crazy without you. Please send help.
Slowly, quietly.
How many
hand
words was that?
crawling
That was
across
less
the
than
table.
25.
Way less than 25. You're probably going. The sending's actually probably going to continue with a few like quiet internal no's as Obsidian is slapping Omen's hand away again.
Stop.
No, stop. Until it just ends abruptly. They said they're going crazy without us.
Need I to remind you of what happened last time you flirted with somebody in front of me?
Huh?
Well, they're going crazy without you. I was just giving you a warning.
What does this have to... What? Maybe it's safer inside. After you. Fine.
Obsidian turns his attention to the door and is waving desperately.
Astria's doing like the head motion of like, get inside. Get in!
Since when do you give me orders?
Yeah, excuse me?
We need your help.
What did I...
And like looks at
We were
Omen.
gone for 6... How long were we gone? 8 hours? 6, 7, 8?
About 6.
That's like a work day.
Oh, you're fine.
And it has been a very stressful last hour and a half.
Yeah.
I can tell you have dribble on your chest.
It's not mine.
That's even worse. Huh.
It's mine, actually.
Huh.
Omen starts reaching over again.
Obsidian is just going to grab his food and stand up to offer his chair for either of you two as he moves over here.
Anyway, we have had a wonderful time together. I almost died. It was wonderful. Seriously. You saw the size of him, right? He was going to crush my skull.
He was not. You have no faith in me. I was there the whole time.
I know you were, but I didn't want you to be. I wanted you to leave and be safe, and then I would have just, talked my way out of the situation and left quietly.
We saw how talking worked and you needed my help.
I had it. Anyway, what's this going? I got the message in a series of no's, stop it's, and bad, stop. What happened? I disappeared. I'm gone. Oh, that's how yeah, I'm half dead.
I was gonna say, if you guys wanted an idea of how Mika arrived, that's how that's how they arrived.
So, to summarize a series of events in a drastically short amount of time, what I am holding in my breastplate with much discomfort is something that should not have been over there. He's pointing to the board, but it relates to a certain friend of ours. Also, someone that I used to work with just so happened to leave this place about an hour ago. They do not take me seriously in the slightest bit still, and offered me a job licking a noble's boot.
Oh, do you want me to kill him?
No.
There's enough bureaucracy in me for everybody.
And I am well aware of that. Compared to a lot of other people who tend to hate me, though, he was more demeaning than outright threatening, so it's probably fine.
Oh, all talk and no bite. Oh, he's one of those. Okay. So I don't need to kill him. I just need to scare him. Got it.
Assuming we even come across him again.
Oh, no, I'll find him. Don't worry.
Do you have to?
If you want me to.
Mika's a little tired today.
I have a lot of violence pent up.
I can guess as much. How about we sleep on it and revisit the idea maybe when you're less violent?
And that does sound very, very good.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Give me a few minutes. I am going to go get rid of this. He says, kind of like comically pointing to his own chest.
Shouldn't I see it first?
Yes, what exactly is it?
You just said there was something over there and that you had to.
It's nothing.
We can.
I spat a loogie down. Yes, it was very funny.
We can talk about it later. I'm going to take care of this, and then we can. I'll get rooms for us. We want the usual 2-3 rooms.
Great gets its own. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think it can handle.
Yeah, not if I plan on driving the entire night. I just or the rest of the day.
Yes.
Yeah. Give me a few minutes then. And Obsidian is going to stand up from his chair and walk outside into the brisk cold where he will cast Sacred Flame and get rid of the piece of paper.
I really think I should have seen it.
Yes, what was it?
It was loogie. I don't.
You, listen, you're gonna have to try harder to lie to me.
Us.
Yes.
Omen shrugs like they're a sitcom character. And womp womp, that's Omen!
Guess I'll die. The old man.
Yeah, did anyone bother to look at the notice board anymore?
Omen's gonna look again just to make sure there's not
Mika's gonna go check it
duplicates.
out.
Sure. Are there any other Omen posters over here?
Yeah, Omen's gonna.
Yeah, sure. Give me a perception check as you kind of rifle through the paper on paper. You see, like, there are definitely some older ones that have been stapled over.
Damn.
Haha, 20.
You know, fun fact, Mika, you're standing like right in the middle of the board, staring through. You don't really see much of anything. Omen, you see what looks to be another poster. This one's slightly older than the new one you had just pulled off. Zaylee, you see Omen immediately try to react. There's no way that you're going to let them beat you to another secret, and both of you grab onto the paper at the same time.
Yeah. Owen's gonna try and put it in their bra.
That's
not gonna stop that.
me. Should we contest?
Yes.
You know, both of you give me. How would you even fight over this piece of paper?
Sleight of hand.
Okay, both of you give me sleight of hand checks.
Oh, that's only +2. Because could give the last bardic inspiration to Zaylee.
Oh, it won't help.
Oh damn! Even a D8.
Not beating an 18, I don't
Damn.
think.
No, no.
Nah, not even. That would only give you 17.
Yup.
Shit.
Okay, so you go to try and pull it off, and you watch as Omen, in their desperation, hits it, like crumples up their part of it and just yanks it away. You're left with this little sliver of a corner of the sheet, and Omen, you have a balled up poster.
In the bra.
You really think
Poster
this is gonna
folded up
here
in
to
bra.
you?
Where else do you keep your secrets?
I will manhandle you and get that poster.
Because just got to keep looking for anything else.
Yeah, Omen, it's at this point that
fight and wrestle.
it's at this point that you realize that despite how petite Zaylee pretends to be, they're definitely bigger than you.
Omen's petite in like the lanky kind of way, and Azalea's petite in like the elegant, devastating kind of way.
Yeah, so you said you're gonna try and take this piece of paper from them, Zaylee?
Yeah, I'm gonna reach in her bra.
Damn. Okay, give me a. Yeah, okay, give me,
You think I have shame?
bruh.
You still have bardic then.
Can I give Zaylee advantage just by being next to her and watching and like just like having her hands in the open and just
Can I
like
give
preparing to
Omen
also-
disadvantage?
I will say any rolls, I will just concede at this point. Owen will give up, but they do desperately want to keep the secret.
Okay, so I'll say we'll treat it like a we'll treat it as just your standard. Should I treat it like a grapple? Would that be what this is?
I think so.
Okay, both of you can
Oh,
either
goody.
do acrobatics or athletics to contest each other again.
Acrobatics, thank you.
Can I just do it at disadvantage?
Yeah, because I feel like Astria is like, you know, you've already eaten one piece of paper in front of me today.
Oh,
And I
well.
haven't had my
Eight.
alcohol yet.
Okay, yeah. So you think that you're gonna like move away, or that Zaylee is completely bluffing in order to force you out, until with a natural 20, they just completely reach into your bra and take the piece of paper. Like you've insulted them by even thinking that would stop them.
You don't even realize it's gone.
Zaylee's like, I could have taken the bra off too at the same time. Just so you know.
You tested my skills where they mattered.
I feel like while this low-key assault is happening, Obsidian's already disposed of the paper outside.
Yeah.
Just to
and-
find
Only to come
another
back
paper.
inside and to see this.
He can hear it from beyond the wall, but he's trying to focus on maintaining a sense of normalcy. And he's talking to the innkeep to get 3 rooms.
Yeah, we've thrown normalcy out the window.
Yeah.
We're delirious. We're all tired.
Well, a bunch of rooms just cleared up, but we don't have. I haven't had a chance to remake any of the beds. You're gonna be okay with any of them?
Yeah. As long as 2 of the rooms have enough space for multiple people to sleep.
Yeah.
And,
Do you need 2 or 3 beds?
peers over 3 beds for one, 2 beds for the second, and just 1 bed for the final room.
Okay. Singles or doubles?
Singles?
Okay. There's not gonna be a lot of room for tossing and turning for you, big guy. You sure that's what you want?
Yes, please. I'm
Okay.
plenty used to not being able to fit in most spaces.
All right, here's the one for the triple, here's the one for the double, and then here's the one for the single person, I guess. Poor guy.
He's prefers it this way. Thank you very much.
Yep, we'll take your pay in the morning. It'll be 5 or 6 silver pieces. Or you want to pay now, or?
I can pay now. How much was that? The silver pieces per what room?
6 silver pieces for all 3.
Obsidian's just gonna hand them 4 gold.
Do you?
This
I don't have change for this, by the way.
Consider it a
Hush money.
consider this a favor for. You know what? Just please take it.
It's not even saying keep your damn mouth shut.
The impression is very strong that Obsidian doesn't quite know what he's doing. He's just fumbling.
Okay, well, she has no problem taking your money. Pockets it.
Obsidian will take the keys and quietly walk.
Astria puts her hands down, turns towards Mika, and she's like, "You owe me a beer. I've been waiting for this long. Where is it? Can I have it, please? Can you give it to me now?"
Gold.
Thank you.
I give you 1 singular gold.
Do I go to this person for a beer?
Yeah, I don't know if you understand how much beer a single gold is going to get you. The answer is a lot, by the way.
Astria just walks up. Hey, get me. Wait,
However
how
much
many
this-
beers is it for
how-
1 gold?
Just say however much this gets me.
Astria just puts the gold on the table and she's like, however much this is worth, beer, please, now.
This barkeep thinks that this party just doesn't understand the value of money.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I just dealt with like 3 groups of fucking hosh posh lords and shit. It's fine.
Yeah, so you said you wanted how much ale did you want?
This gold.
Okay.
Now. Please.
Yeah, I'll be give me 1 moment. I just got to undo the strap on it.
Obsidian's just coming to the table, handing Gray his key. Looks over at what is it, presumably still chaos.
Zaylee's just holding the poster up above her head, looking at it, while like her other hand is on Omen to like keep them away.
Reaching but unable to grab.
Is everything okay over here?
Please check mute. This is what it was.
I feel like that context just makes Obsidian's awkwardness even more valid.
Before Astria left.
I left because I needed that alcohol like now.
Yeah, that's pretty much what you walk in on.
Yeah, rephrasing, Obsidian's asking that question with just the slightest hint of fucking blush on his cheeks.
Everything's fine.
Oh, I just looked at Obsidian's like, there was another one.
Well,
Let Astria go drink and we'll discuss everything after.
yeah,
My spit got on your boobs for nothing.
it's okay. I think if you can trust anyone, you know what? Here's your room key. I'm just going to and he's gonna pass the key over to Mika, I guess, and fucking scramble to his bed to his chair again.
Oh, you're gonna babysit Astria?
I figured as much.
Well, let's go discuss whatever this is.
Okay, here's one gold worth of ale. You can keep the barrel.
Oh, thank you. This is exactly what I needed. How do I take this?
I'm gonna change it so that you can control it.
Oh my god, yes!
I gotta roll it up the
There you go.
stairs.
Astria takes the rum and she's rolling it.
She needs a giant bendy straw.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And lay in bed and drink it
Yeah.
from the barrel.
Are you gonna just take a tankard and just like dip it in there, like the fucking pirate movies?
Go, go, go.
Hell yeah.
Obsidian's looking at the barrel and sweating.
No, let's go to the room with this. Obsidian, would you like to help?
I suppose so.
All right.
All for me.
Where are the
whisk
rooms?
us away to the largest room.
Okay. So do you want me to show you where your rooms are while you're all heading upstairs, I guess?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So there are some stairs up. There's some stairs that head upwards towards the back of the building. I'm just going to scoot you guys over to your rooms though, so you can see where they are before you try and hide from your friends. Who's staying with who? I should ask.
I think it's our normal setup.
All three of them one room. Obsidian and Astria a room. Unfortunately.
And then
Okay.
And Gray gets his own room.
I've kidnapped
yes.
you. I've kidnapped you. You've been
Oh.
kidnapped. You've been kidnapped.
Ah!
I didn't forget your rum.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Not
And
again.
He's right across from you guys, and I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, can I have my normal vision? I see through Gray's eyes still.
Well, put Zaylee's eyes back in their head, please.
Please, God, I'd like my vision.
Oops.
There you go.
Ah, there we go. Okay, cool.
I can kill
Would you
this
believe
sound.
that there's multiple of these?
Multiple what?
Oh, it's a whole series of stock images.
Oh,
I've seen it before.
You just know that these were intended to be like a bullying stock
Yeah, it was
set,
like an
but-
anti-bullying.
But
The
my
sexual
god, the
tension.
tension.
You can't tell me the blonde chick is not. He's gonna like make out with her.
Okay.
this whole encounter is just her gay awakening.
The blonde looks like she's gonna kiss every single person.
It's her way of bullying.
I'm gonna make you think about your sexuality. That's the worst.
I'm gonna make you question everything.
It's just that one TikTok. It's just like,
And I'm that good.
wait, where are you going? What are we?
So, Astria, would you like to take a tankard with you to join in the conversation, or are we going to leave them with their secrets?
Astria takes the barrel and rolls it to the other.
You're just taking it with you.
Okay, that's how we're doing things.
Hi, guys.
Wow, didn't know you were expecting so soon.
I have
you
alcohol.
just locked me in the corner.
That's
just-
them in the corner. That's
Fine, I'll put
them
it here.
Like,
The center of attention. So, who talks first? What are we going to talk about first? Should we talk about our escapades, your escapades? Should we talk about the rum?
How's about your escapades? They seem to speak on much more dire circumstances than what we dealt with.
No one's so dire.
You quite literally said you almost died.
Mika looks like shit. What happened? I think I got like picked up, grabbed by the head, and then I got thrown across the room, and then I also got slapped really, really hard. I got crit, didn't I? But
Yeah.
I almost got system shocked.
Yep, almost got system shocked.
I was like a few HP away.
You know, you thought your friends were helping, and then they weren't helping.
Zaylee, on the other hand, looks perfectly fine.
As she should.
There's like tears in the uniform where like something looks like it grabbed and like
Just
ripped
shredded
something
it.
off. Yeah.
I think Obsidian's going to get a shred of concern in his eyes, and while you probably begin to try and explain, he's just going to awkwardly shuffle forward to cast Mending on your uniform.
Oh, thank you. It's very cold.
I figured this would be helpful on account of you not freezing half to death in the night.
Yeah. Anyway. I had a talk with somebody. Things were going very well until they weren't. A man almost crushed my skull with his bare hands. But we learned many things, didn't we, Zaylee?
Starting with the person you were talking to.
Oh, should we bring that up or no?
Seems important.
We met the... how do I put this? Your old rival, not friend.
Oh.
Yes, the woman masquerading as a nun.
Oh.
I just need better security. Either way, we found them. We had a lovely chat. She's insane. What else? Several people were murdered. We left. It's fine. Several people are going to be murdered. That's not fine.
Mm-hmm. They left their lists behind.
Oh. Oh, they have a list now.
Yes.
Hmm.
They have a whole list of people.
Am I on it?
No.
I checked the list. Who's on it again? We have that, don't we? We
The
just
only
have...
people of note on the list was Mika's father, Zaylee's father, and one other person. Hold on. Who is it?
Caspian?
I believe so.
Was it Caspian? One of the yeah, Caspian's Scalia. Oh, and yeah, that's it. Those are the only three names that we recognized.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also, what else happened?
Hold on, real quick. I think that last name you just mentioned is actually very relevant right now.
Oh, why?
We just saw that man leave this inn not maybe 2 hours ago now.
Is he going to the party?
You know, he didn't exactly say where he was going, but there was a whole host of nobility leaving this exact place.
Excuse me?
The road to the party.
Yeah. There was Caspian, some rather important looking tieflings, I believe.
The ones that wear all black at all times.
Yes, I believe the Sterlings.
Zaylee goes pale.
And then, one of the Euphemia family, whose god was the person who didn't think too highly of me.
So we're going to see him, that's lovely. But apparently we have bigger things to worry about at the moment.
Zaylee looks over at Mika with like almost panic in her eyes.
Oh, that's new.
She's trying very hard to like keep herself composed, but like you can see it in her eyes. She's not well.
Either way, it appears that everyone on this list is going to... I didn't know I was this important. This makes me rather flush. Sorry. Anyway, the only reason why they'd be out this far is to be going to this grand ball that my father's put together for some reason. I didn't know he had that much influence. But that
Very
also...
suspicious.
I don't
And
know...
as it seems, there's going to be
Several murders.
multiple
Several.
assassination attempts at this event.
Several, yes.
Hmm.
Boy. I don't think... No, he's on the list. He wouldn't be. How did he pull the strings to get... Who pulled the strings to get...
I think that's the better question.
Mika's like trying to like put a case together in their head.
As pressing as the mystery of who put this together is, isn't it just as important to try and prevent any of these really important people from getting murdered?
Yes, obviously, but point being, spreading ourselves thin, there is going to be some sort of break or weakness in our plan, no matter what we're doing. Is that we're going to have to choose in the end, most likely.
The names on the list didn't match the name on that paper, right? I don't think it would.
What paper? Oh, the one that Zele stole from you.
Now that we have a moment, can I look at the paper?
Yeah, absolutely. If you pop over to your journal, it should be there now.
Missing persons notice.
Oh my god, it's an actual missing person.
Anthem just ominously slipped that into my DMs recently. And I was like, oh!
Maybe confused. I love that. That name, do I recall it being on the list that we found?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
I do happen to recall this name. How very suspicious that people that we're all associated with are invited to this one party and all happen to be on a hit list.
I mean, in particular, Omen wasn't really invited until recently.
Well, I mean the Count Mayhem listed on here.
I would have been his plus one, so to speak.
Oh. Oh no.
Well, I am very concerned.
What can we do other than just attend?
I don't trust anybody, so I don't think we could just go and just say, hey, there's going to be a murder here. Either. The most we can do is tell the victims, potential victims, sorry, future victims, sorry. Targets, yes.
But then it would be the case of potentially causing panic or just not even being believed, depending on who tells who.
My father will at least believe me, so that's one thing. Sadly, he's not in the best shape to defend himself. As for everyone else, I doubt we can get an audience with the Caspian Scalia. And I doubt that we can get an audience with the Sterlings either.
It might prove troublesome.
What if we didn't need to formally get an audience?
I mean, they'll be on the floor, so we can just go up and talk to them, but...
But I also mean, like, as crazy of an idea as this might be, I am used to being seen as crazy to an extent. We could just make our entrance to the party be a bold declaration of, hey everybody, there's going to be a murder here today.
I believe that would put us in, not good graces with everybody.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I believe we would be, asked to leave and that's just saying it nicely. I believe that we would be arrested, for even talking about the fact that we maybe that the idea of regicide is on the table and that we have access to information regarding it. Either way, I believe we just have to talk to the right people, get the right people on our side, defend the potential targets as much as we can for the duration of the party, but after that happens is up to God at that point.
Obsidian just kind of seems to stump himself trying to think.
Do I have... No, I don't. Do I know at least, like, the floor, like, as much as I could, the floor plans to my home?
Oh yeah, you know what your home is like. You know that there are a few rooms that you never got to spend a lot of time in, but you know the general layout of your home.
Okay. Would I have had any, like, secret routes or safe havens because I didn't want to do anything? Like little hideaways that I made?
You definitely know, you definitely have a few hideaways, whether they're, because you have the fairly big grounds on top of the manor itself. You know of a few places, like sheds that like you used to low and high way in the forest, as well as a few hideaways in the actual manor itself. Though really, it's just a matter of, if you can find an empty room, most people wouldn't come and look for you at least for a few hours.
Okay. Well, good news. Home turf, literally. Bad news, I don't exactly have a floor plan. All I can do is just remember the best I can. So, we'll be fighting with an advantage. I don't really want a large-scale bloodbath of Basil in our hands. In the chaos, obviously, many things could happen. Most of all, death of innocents and, well, being arrested. Either way,
I'm sorry.
keep going.
DM.
Yeah,
So you know how there's the botanist in the capital?
there is. Yeah.
Are there any other locations like that near here or around Duskhaven?
Not near here. Despite this being on the route that a lot of nobles take, it's just not a big enough place for your group to try and have a foothold. In Duskhaven, though, yeah.
Okay, so if we were to go to Duskhaven, I would know where to go to send a message.
Yes, you would.
Okay. I could potentially reach out to some allies to see about getting a couple of extra eyes on the premises during the party.
That would be good. Any other favors anyone can call in?
Or ideas in general.
What about those Rose people, Obsidian? Do you think they would come to your aid even now?
I'm sure if I were to phrase things in the sense of preventing history from repeating itself, they might show an interest, though whether they would be entirely happy about it, I'm not too sure. Especially since I haven't quite, well, we haven't quite had the opportunity to check in on the leads they'd given us.
Well, if you want to reach out to them, that's your prerogative. If you don't believe they would help, so be it. But at this point, we have a lot of ground to cover, a lot of people to defend, and frankly, not enough of us to go around.
The most that I think I could do is try to send a message and put my best foot forward in hopes of good faith, giving us some extra hands.
Well, they just left today, so we still have some time before everyone arrives. So if they're in the capital, right? So they would have like the 6-hour boat ride, obviously, and then they would probably be slightly behind if
Like if they left immediately.
Yeah. Well, only way to know is to try.
I'll take the time to put together a message to send out, probably before I go to bed.
Another word. If you were to see anyone else from my order, and should we need assistance, don't call out to them. I don't believe you should trust anyone that wears my uniform at this given moment.
So then, just to be clear, no trust at all, even for the people of your order that were escorting the nobility that left here?
I don't know who got this all together, but obviously the people that can pull the most strings and obviously is the occupying force and defending force of the land is coincidentally the same people that have the closest ties to all these nobility, and bringing them all together under the roof of another former member of the order to celebrate a member of the order. You get what I'm trying to say?
I do. I just... This is a lot. And this is going to become a lot.
It's a lot. I'm sorry. This is
No. You have no reason to be sorry. This is not your fault.
No, but I
That's-
think it kind of is. This is my party.
But you didn't ask for this party.
True. But I was born.
There you go.
I don't think you necessarily were responsible for that either.
Either way. Not much we can do besides gather our forces, try to deal with things as they come. Planning, as nice as it sounds, seems impossible considering we don't know anything. We do have this, and I take out the chalk and the sending stone.
And those would be...
Well, the chalk allows me to see secret messages written with said chalk, so they were using these to relay secret messages. And the sending stone belonged to one of the many people that we killed, who belonged to the same group of assassins who is probably going to be there. So, potentially, they might be the flub, and the way they may send like an order on this, and we may get some information other than, something. But here's hoping.
Okay. We won't be able to take any sort of action until we know more about the situation, I suppose.
No, absolutely no information besides, hey, people are going to die.
Why does this sort of stuff always have to happen?
To us?
In general, but yes.
Well, I don't know. I was going to say something profound, but I forgot. Anyway, any other questions besides we're knee deep in a conspiracy to overthrow the leading strongest powers in our nation? No?
I have nothing.
Overthrow.
No, we're not hoping for it.
The alcohol's kicking in.
The complex game.
I was going to try and think up a more mundane question, but nothing feels quite appropriate after realizing what we're going to be walking into.
I just wanted to go to a party. See, this is why I didn't want to go. And everyone was just like, oh no, Mika, we should go to your party.
Well, if we didn't go, then all these people would surely be dead.
Well, if we didn't go, it wouldn't be thrown.
But that just means they'd be dead on their own terms in a ditch somewhere with nobody to save them.
Always gotta look at the bright side of things, don't you?
Shouldn't I?
Sorry, that sounded mean. I meant that as a good way. Sorry. Again, violence.
Right? Violence. It's... You know what? It's been a long day.
It has.
Do you want to rest? Should we step out?
Well, the faster we get there, the better. So I can talk to my father, see if we can get some... Maybe we have some floor plans of the manor. Get some safe houses together. I just wanted to relax.
Right. Well, In that case, Obsidian's going to step over to the barrel of rum and just start
Rolling.
not rolling it because I think it's open.
It's open.
He's just going to start dragging it to lure Astria out of the room.
Astria is on all fours, chasing after the rum.
Like the fucking Grudge. Literally running backwards. With her fucking Grudge hair.
Wait, is that what's supposed to do too? I'm so sorry, I just got back.
Welcome back.
No, that's your bed.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, yummy.
Okay. So unless there's anything else to discuss tonight, anyone with any outstanding injuries or resources that are marked off as used, you will be able to get a long rest in this place.
Yay.
Hey,
I need to cast Sending before the day ends.
Where's my phone vibrating? Damn.
Yeah, you can send your sending if you want.
Obsidian's going to spend a long time trying to think over the best way to phrase this. But ultimately, I think it's just going to come down to a rather simple sending of directed at Almar Roxlin. Pardon the late night message. It is of great importance that we get a chance to speak. Nobles' lives are at risk.
Okay. He takes the free response after a bit of time. You can at least say for sure that it got delivered. And he says, "You have my attention. Where are you and who's in danger?"
I have one more spell slot to cast Sending.
Okay.
So Obsidian is going to respond or send another message, but I need to remember, where are we going? The name of the place?
Duskhaven.
Thank you.
The Duskgazer Manor.
We're headed to Duskgazer Manor. People from Sterling, Scalia, Euphemia, and more are in danger of being assassinated at a party. Your aid would be greatly appreciated.
You get a message back after a few minutes that says, "We'll prepare for the travel and make our way there. Do what you can until we arrive."
And Obsidian cannot respond back, so he's going to sit with that knowledge and try to sleep.
Okay. Well, with that, you're all able to get you're all able to go ahead and get that long rest in. Feel nice and rejuvenated as you gather yourselves up in the morning, and along with Gray, who goes and gets his horses and his cart ready for travel within the kind of thick snowdrifts that have settled onto the road, you all set off in the midst of the early morning with Duskhaven in mind. And that is actually where I'm going to call it tonight, because there is a combat, I can say very safely, coming up soon.
Oh.
And I don't want you guys to have to play until 2 a.m.
Oh.
How considerate of you. Thank you for the
Thanks for the spoiler, bitch.
Well, I mean, if you want to stay up until 2 a.m., you let me know.
No, I'm an EB bitch now. I'm a normie.
Wow.
Yeah, we've got 3 normies in call now, so
Sales half.
Half.
3.5 normies.
3.5 normies. All right. Well, that's the end of session 27, guys. We finally got past 26.
Woo!
Time.
Buddy, you got to stop with this nonsense. To keep giving me bits. Anyway, we're going to see you guys in 2 weeks' time. We're going to get back to this bi-weekly stuff. Everything works out. We'll have another game for you next week. Anyone have anything crazy going on for the rest of this week? Any big streams or anything like that?
No.
No? No?
Just trying to survive.
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur Gate.
Baldur's Gate until we get to play again.
Yeah.
All right, I can call out our redeems now, guys. We have to stretch and hydrate for the end of the stream.
Okay.
Okay.
Too late, I've
I have
already done
water.
them.
I have water as well, actually.
Mm.
You know what?
My
But this wasn't an actual. This was a normal hydrate, though. So I'm gonna go and grab something tastier than water.
How dare you? Just go get some, like, the gamer juice, like the gamer supplements. They're sugar-free. They have the caffeine.
All the things necessary to be a proper gamer.
Yeah. No sugar and caffeine.
Okay, and then we should probably go and find someone to raid. Who are you raiding?
That's a good
We
question.
no longer stream on the
Anybody
same day as our
streaming D&D?
friends.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
That just means we gotta find new friends.
They moved. We moved. They didn't move. We moved. We're the drama.
We couldn't be together with them.
Let's see. There's a PNG tuber, a demon Pishi. Is that name Swole Initiative Network? Is that fucking Maisie I see? Damn, I'm just looking. I see Maisie, the freaking mouse.
I love Maisie.
Oh, they're making monsters hot?
Ayo.
Yo.
Love
what they
Over
say they're
Glory,
doing.
Episode 98. Damn. Jesus Christ.
They have a
Man,
Halloween game
imagine-
going on?
Imagine getting that far.
Oh, they're doing Sword Coast stuff. Their name is Love Over Glory.
Love over glory.
Wow.
They only started an hour and a half ago, so obviously they have
Sounds
6
like
more
the-
hours.
Yep.
Yeah, it sounds like the
Wow.
perfect team to send on over.
They have cute art. Look at it. Do you see their PNGs?
I do see their PNGs. All right, guys, we're gonna go say hello.
Bow, 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 bow.
All right. We're going to get this in. We got their stuff going. All right, guys. Otherwise, we're going to see you guys in 2 weeks' time. If not, more D&D sooner than that. More map making sooner than that. We're going to all go be EP now.
EP time.
No EP. Carnage.
All right. Good night.
Wow.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for tuning in, and see you later.